How's it going, everyone? It is October 28th, 2019, and this is Thriving Bulls Trade of the Day. Hello, good morning or afternoon, wherever you guys are coming from. This is Thriving Bulls Trade of the Day. We are looking at /YM, or the Dow Jones futures, as of right now. We have a trade on right now on the Dow Jones. We're looking at prices hovering around that 0.75 positive deviation in between 1 and 0.5. Looks like we're having a little bit of price action here, as you can see. If we go into the 5-minute and 15-minute, here's the 15-minute. You can see that we are extremely oversold as of right here, and you can see that price is just hovering around that area. And if we go into the 5-minute, we can see that price is still kind of hovering around that area. We're going to go into the 1-minute. We can see that price is starting to consolidate around this area here, kind of creating a range. So we're wanting our level is right about here for our sell on NADEX. This is our I'm just gonna put NX for NADEX. NADEX sell is as of right there. We're looking for the hour, past the hour. So we have a little bit. Let's see how much we have as far as time is. It should be over an hour and 36 minutes left. And we're looking at this, the 27075. We're taking out of the money just because this allows us to be able to risk less to make more. So what we can do on this is that we don't need price to go all the way to zero for us to make the maximum amount of profit. We can go 69, divide this by 2, the 69 being the average price that we got, so 34.5. So if we make a limit order for 34.5, then we will basically get half of our potential. So if we do 34.5 times the 25 contracts, we stand to make $862.50 in total, or divide this by 25, or $34.50 per contract. So what this allows us to do is kind of say to ourselves, okay, well, if we risk 69, if our full potential right now is $69 in total. So our full potential is 1,700. So our risk on this particular trade is we do 100 minus 69, and we risked $31 per contract. So we obviously know that $34.50, which is what we stand to make on half of the full potential, is more reward than what we risked on. So our full risk, we get, basically what I'm saying with this is that half of our full potential is more money than the full risk that we made. And this is what we like to do. We like to make sure that we're not over risking ourselves, over leveraging ourselves when it comes to our trade. We want to make sure that we're taking the trade smart, and we just want to, risk less to make more. So I'm going to go ahead and pause this video, and we're going to come back as this trade develops, because we do have over an hour and a half, so anything's kind of possible with this. But as far as we know, let's see, we were at 0.775 if I remember. So that's our trade right there. NADEX sell. I'll make sure of that right before I pause. 0.75. 0.75. Yep, that's correct. All right, perfect. So we're basically going to just kind of watch this trade develops. We're kind of just lingering here at the 7.5. So anything's possible. What I'm expecting this to do is what we kind of had happen is that if we go into this swing high, where this wick is, all the way down to this swing low, we're hovering around the 50 as well. So what could be expected to happen is price come up to the 78.6 and then drop from there, or it comes up to the 61.8 or 50 level, which is where it's at now, and 50 is at the 7.5 deviation. So it's just kind of hovering there. I think kind of the gun is kind of pulling back, ready for this thing to kind of do like this and then kind of drop. And that's where we'll see for the end of the day. But we'll see what happens. But we're just going to kind of watch this trade as it develops. One last thing that I can show you guys is going into the 5-minute. We can kind of see that almost price is creating almost like this V almost. We had this huge, push up pretty much all day. in this like little bitty V. And so what could potentially happen, excuse me, is that we want to see price break that bottom part of the M. If price can break that part of the M, we know we're really in the clear with this. So we're just going to kind of wait. I'm going to go ahead and just pause the video, and we'll come back and see what happens. How's it going, everyone? We are back. It looks like price is about to come down and touch this zone here. We're just going to kind of watch this and make sure, because we might want to go ahead and close this trade out for the profit that we have at $57. So just about roughly $12, $13 in profit. I don't know if we're going to get to that 34.50 zone. We might, but I don't really want to risk it considering that we have an hour and 20 left. We're looking at about 19, sometimes $19, $20 in profit. So we're going to go ahead and let's take this limit order out. We're going to go ahead and delete this limit order because I just don't think we're going to get this price now. And we're going to go ahead and, one sec. We had Forex positions as well, so we're going to go ahead and watch this, just kind of keep going down. We're going to go ahead and see where this thing is heading. It looks like we're heading back into the positive 0.5 deviation. We're going to go ahead and put this into the 1 minute as well. And just go ahead and watch it as it unfolds here. We're going to go ahead and put this into a tick, get a better representation of it. Looking at about $23 of profit as of right now. Still slightly going down. But the current price is kind of going up. More people are getting into these positions here. A lot of people are selling their positions off. It's all about the patience. Looking at about $23 worth of profit per contract. This might be where we see kind of a push up here. Yep, we're going to go ahead and close this out. Got it at 49.75. All right, perfect. So we're going to do 49.75, 69, 49.75. So we got about $19.25 in profit. So about 481.25 before your fees. So what it looks like we had is pretty much what we kind of expected here. So if I go to the swing high to this swing low, looks like we retested the 100. After we had this, what I expected to happen was, if I can bring it up, let me go ahead and add it. I'll add it to this. I'm going to add curve. We're going to do 1.18. And then we will add, these are just other deviations. We can add these as well if we wanted to. We'll add another curve at 1.27. All right, perfect. So what I assumed may happen is that we might have this really big push up and maybe actually test these levels at 1.18 or 1.27. If we were to kind of zoom a little bit out, you can see that the 161.8 is actually right at +1. So it wouldn't have surprised me if we went and tested that as well and then rocketed down. But what you can actually see happen is that, go ahead and go into the 15-minute chart. Typically what you'll find in futures markets is that roughly around this time period, which is what we're looking at, is it is 10:43, so roughly around sometimes 9:15 to like 11:15, around that time. It just really depends. Sometimes what you'll see in a 15-minute, 30-minute chart is you'll see this huge move up. The market will go in typically one direction throughout the day. And then what you'll have is a V formation, like you had here that day, like you had here this day. It's where the price went ahead and just went into this direction and created this V. You could have a V there or a V there. And what's bound to happen here is that we're about to have a V formation go here. Now, will it keep going down for the rest of the day? That's something we don't know yet. But what could potentially happen is that we create this nice V and maybe bounce off the 0.5 or go back down to set and then keep going higher for the rest of the day. Those are all possibilities that might happen. what's happening right now is that we're having a little bit of a pullback onto these MAs. So what I could potentially see happen here is that we obviously have a nice formation here, a nice M formation. And these, I mean, these are right to the tick of each other, this zone right here. And because we broke this structure right there, even though we've rebroken it right back, the potential of this thing just going right back up is very slim. Not saying it's impossible, but it's very slim. So what we could potentially see happen here is that we have a little bit of a breakout, just a little bit of psych out, and then here we are at the MA, and then we're going to go back down and maybe test the 200, the 0.5, go back down into set, you know, and then come back up from there. It just all depends on where the market wants to go. But we are out of the trade. We made about $19.25 per contract on this trade. If you guys have any questions or if you enjoyed the trade, please don't hesitate to comment in the comment section down below or visit www.thrivingbull.com. Here at Thriving Bull, we specialize in NADEX signals, but we are going to be opening up some deviation trading as well as Forex trading. With Forex trading, me and my team have developed many indicators that are going to be helping a lot of people out. They're all proprietary to us. Like from what we know, there's nothing else out there like these. These are indicators that will help you with money management, help you with if you want to push out signals on your own to create your own group. A lot of different things that we have out there to be able to help you guys out who are new or have been in the industry for a long time, as well as our NADEX signals, which is going to be kind of our beginning product that we're going to open up. This is just a signal table that is going to help you take signals if you want to take them. And then we'll have an auto trader as well. If you're not able to sit by the computer, you can trade these. This can be a part of your arsenal, not just a sit it and forget it, because we don't want it to label it that way. We want to make the auto trader a product that is just a addition to your arsenal, as well as your deviation trading, as well as the Forex trading. We're going to be getting into stocks and futures and all sorts of stuff in the near future. We should be opening up Thriving Bull in the first week of November. We have been working very hard and diligently to make sure that all of the bugs are completely out, making sure that these products are top notch and that you have no issues installing them, have no issues using them. They're user friendly to the maximum capacity, and that you guys fully enjoy them. Again, if you would like to sign up for any one of these products, please visit www.thrivingbull.com.